Victims never grow. So I want all of you guys to say this to yourself. I am not a victim.
I'm not a victim.
Say it loud. I can't hear you guys.
I'm not a victim.
I am not a victim. Say this to yourself. I'm not a victim. I am a blessing. The world is not against me. I am supposed to be a part of the 1% group.
I'm supposed to be a part of 1% group.
This opportunity is for me.
This opportunity is for me.
People don't just get lucky.
People don't just get lucky.
They work hard and in return they are blessed.
They work hard and in return they're blessed.
Say it again to yourself. People don't just get lucky.
People just don't get lucky.
They work hard
They work hard
and in return they are blessed.
and in return they're blessed.
So here's my comment for you guys. All of you guys in the room ought to go through your process. Go through your process. If you're like, man, I'm on the fence right now, I'm qualifying for big event. I'm on the fence right now, I'm qualifying for Director 888 at the greatest discount there is ever. Make a decision today, because you know all that sparks momentum is making one decision to get one. You could be the person on the call right now. You're like, I just want to get one. Let me just get one. Let me get a direct tonight. Let me increase my belief level. Let me just show up today one time. Maybe for some of you guys it was this meeting. And you're like, man, I just needed to hear this message tonight, and boom, breakthrough. Maybe that's you on the call. Maybe you're ready to go out there and go level up. Maybe you just need one. Maybe you need one runner who says, man, I just want to go run as bad as you over the next 10 days. And you go out there and you go shock yourself. You go out there and not just because there's levels to it. There's the people who are going to run for director, okay? That's the first layer. There's the people who are going to promote maybe one director, right? And then there's the people who are going to go out there and do what? Say, I'm going to have 2 or 3 people in that room with me. And by doing that, I'm going to qualify to go to the mansion with Patrick. I'm going to shock every single person. I'm going to show the world who I truly am, because I decided to go bet on myself. Some people ask me, dude, like, were you great at prospecting? I was not. Just so you know, my first ring earner was prospected on Facebook at 11:30. Tell me what type of booty call that is. It's 11:30 at night. Hey, keep your options open? Yeah. You keep your options open at 11:30. Ring earner in the company. You know what's so crazy? That's what you do. You know what's so crazy? I prospected another person at a concert I went to. I did an event with a Nigerian artist called Davido, Burna Boy, and Chris Brown. I prospect somebody over there. You know what she does? She's like, oh, you know, you're cute. And so I said, I run a financial brokerage. Come to my office. She gets started in the business. Quits her first month. You know what's so crazy? She quits, but she brings me somebody named Effie. Effie becomes my first MD. Effie brings me UK, becomes the direct MD. UK brings me Keshi, becomes a direct MD. That's 3 MDs on one leg. 2 days before 2019 convention, where you guys just watched me speak, I invite one of my college athletes, a girl, 2 days before to come see Kobe Bryant. She's like, I said, hey, I just want you to know, if you don't get anything from this event, I promise you, all the dollar you spent in, I'm going to reimburse it back to you. Every single dollar you spend, I'm going to reimburse it back to you. She decides to show up 2 hours into the event. She texts me, I'm going to run in this company. I'm sold. Huh? You know what's crazy? She just hit MD. Her exchange like hit MD the same month as her. Her exchange, those were the 2 ceiling MDs for us to become SVPs.
Wow.
The question is, are you clear on your vision? You know the 4 things Pat talks about? Right? 1, how big are your goals? How big is your vision? How big are they? Are they audacious? Are they huge? Number 2, do you know how demanding they are? Number 3, are you willing to meet the demand? Meaning, are you willing to show up every single day here and say, I'm going to close out this month and create enough momentum to wrap up director, promote 2 people to director, and also walk into MGM with momentum with 25 plus people? For some people, it's 10. For some people, it's 15. Or you know what happens at the end when you sit back? You ask yourself, how does it feel when your dreams and goals become a reality? How does it feel when you guys get to give this to your family? Let me show you guys something. How does it feel when these things start to happen when your family starts to look at you like, man, you're weird. You're weird. You're weird. You're weird. When my mom texts me, you're weird, son. You're weird, son. You're weird, son. You know what's so crazy? Somebody challenged me on this the other day. Like, are you sure that's the house? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Message from my mom today. Right? You can see it. What does it say? I don't know if anybody can read that. I don't know if the message is showing. It says, my son, you were supposed to thank you so much for the $3,000. You know, boom, because every other week I send them $3,000. May God continue to bless you. What is that behind it? Are your goals big enough where you want to go play offense for your family? We grew up in a 1-bedroom house. My parents are about to walk into a 10-bedroom house. We grew up in a 1-bedroom. They're about to walk into a 10-bedroom house. Somebody eradicated poverty from our last name. Somebody eradicated poverty from our last name. So for all of you guys on here, I want you all to scream, put some respect on my name. Say to yourself, hey, put some respect on my name.
Respect on my name.
Say to yourself, hey, put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on my name.
You better say it like you actually mean it. Say, put some respect on my name.
Put some respect in my name.
Because when the world tells you that you can't and tells you you're worth $20, $30 an hour, you go prove to them that you can bet on yourself and your family legacy you can put on your back because you know how to go carry the pressure. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for having me.